Psst, you! Psst, yes, you! Are you having trouble finding adventures available to fight alongside with you? Did you get the sore throat for screaming "Looking for group" repeatedly? Are you sick and tired of Lion's Ark peaceful environment where nothing really happens? Then I have the exact thing you need. Something that is really being very missed on the Guild Wars 2 game itself. It's called Guild Wars 2 Looking for Group. It has nothing to do with the Guild Wars 2 team or ArenaNet. These are a group of guys that apparently run this tool and is so much used nowadays because of the lack of it on the game itself. The site itself is pretty self-explanatory. I just want to point out a couple of things. First, when you come to this site, there's two tabs, North America and Europe. This list over here is a list of people that created some sort of event where they're looking for people to do said instance. So let's say Naria Pose is looking for a group for the dungeon Fractal of the Myths, level 10. You can also put a comment. They are looking for 3 guys. If you can't find an entry for a dungeon that you want to play on, you can create your own entry on the Looking for Group tool by clicking on this button over here. You just have to fill up all this form to get an entry on the Looking for Group tool. You should not, I must stress out, you should not write your character's name wrong. TheSparrowsJourney. I should pick my region, which in this case is Europe, and the dungeon I want to run. There you can either pick the story mode or the explorer mode. And with the new guild missions now in Guild Wars 2, you can even choose a guild event, like a guild bounty, challenge, puzzle, rush, etc. You can either search for groups for jumping puzzles, someone that wants to run a jumping puzzle and you don't want to do it alone. You can even have an entry for that. That's amazing! You can also choose the levels which you are aiming at and leave a comment like saying, "I am a very good player." If you don't want to go through the hassle of creating one yourself, you must obviously first pick your server region, which in my case is Europe. After that, and I always put it as elapsed time because the most fresh ones are the ones that stay at the top, the ones that have most chance of still being there and people still looking for someone to do the dungeon with. I should probably pick, let's say, Ascalon Catacombs with this guy, Malar Coldsteel. All I have to do is copy his name right here to the clipboard, going to the game, and either do one of two things. Either whisper him and say, "How are you doing? Can I join your group? This is for Ascalon Catacombs. Can I join?" Or, as I do most of the times, go to the Join tab at the top left corner and join myself, doing a self-invite to his group. You will be able to do so even if it's not your server. That's what's so good about this whole thing, about this whole tool. I hope this was useful and handy in any way, and I'll see you on the next one.